Yeah, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. As part of our Python programming language series, today we are going to solve next problem. In this problem, we need to write a Python program which takes angle as input and prints whether the angle is acute, obtuse or right angle. Okay. Now, basically, if you understand, the angle is like this. Okay. Protractor, you people remember, I guess, in your school you will carry it is like this half semicircle. This is a protractor. In this protractor you will have an angle. This is known as 0 degree, and this is exactly right angle which is known as 90 degree, and this is known as 180 degree. Okay, now basically from 0 to, it will be like this: 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 till 90, and 91 92 93 and so on till 180. It will be like this part. Okay, this part 0 to 89 considered as acute angle. Okay, 0 to 89 will be considered as acute angle. From this part 91 to 180 will be considered as obtuse angle. This will be considered as obtuse angle, and this 90 degree, exactly the 90 degree will be considered as right angle. These are the three different angles which we can see in the protractor. Okay, now they are asking to print whether which angle the given angle is. Okay, 0 to 89 will be considered as acute, and 90 degree considered as right angle, and 91 to 180 will be considered as obtuse. These are the three different angles basically we have, and you know the range also. Now how to print this? Okay, how to print this, this is the question. What is the input? Our input is basically the angle. Now, output. What we should do? Print the output. Acute, obtuse, or right angle. In these three, we need to print one. Which angle is it? We need to print that. Okay, this is the question. We need to print that. Now, if you consider how to differentiate, basically here we have three categories. This is 90, and this is 91 to 180. These are three different angles. How to differentiate? If the given angle integer, which is basically integer, why? Because we cannot take 1.2 degree, 1.3 degree. It's a perfect angle, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, like this. So it's basically an integer. Now, if the angle is greater than or equal to 0, and angle less than or equal to 89. Why? Because till 89 only we will consider. We are adding both the boundaries. Am I correct? Am I correct? We should write like this. If the angle is between 0 to 0 to 89, how can we write this? If the angle is greater than 0 and angle less than or equal to 89. If this is the case, what we should print? We should print acute angle. Am I correct? Acute. Again, one more condition. Else if angle if angle equals to 90, if the angle equal to 90, we should print right angle. We should print right angle. And in both the cases, if it fails both, else if it is acute or right angle, if it is not both of the angles, then what it is? Print obtuse. That's all. This is a simple question where we will differentiate three types of angles. One is acute, one is a right angle, and one is obtuse. Now, see, if you observe whatever the conditions we I have written as it is. If it is angle greater than or equal to 0 and less than 89, then it is acute. If it is 90, exactly 90, it is right angle, or else it is obtuse. That's all. And what is the input? Input is angle, and output is type of the angle. We should print type of the angle. That's all. We'll take one integer as angle. Angle is equals to int of and we will print the angle. That's all. This is a very simple program. Now let's verify our program by writing in the Python interpreter, and we will check the results. Okay. Now if you observe, first we need to take the angle as input. Angle is equals to int of input of, if the angle is greater than 0 and angle is less than or equal to 89. Why? Because 89 also will be considered as acute angle, or else we can write just simply less than 90. Both the conditions are true. Whichever you are familiar, you can write with that. Now we need to print it is acute angle. Now else if the angle is 90, if it is equals to 90, what we should print? We should print its right angle. If both the condition fails, in the worst case, means in the both case, if it fails in the both cases, then we should print the angle is obtuse angle. Let me check the code. First we will take an input as an angle, so that we'll ask the user to enter an angle. So they will enter an angle and they will verify, they will get the solution as acute, obtuse or right angle. Now let's see if the angle is 50 degrees. The 50-degree angle is less than 90, so that it should print acute. Okay. Yeah, it is printing acute angle. Now if it is 90, exactly 90, now it is printing right angle. Now if it is more than 90, for example 156, like that, then in this case what it is printing, it is printing obtuse angle. So you can write in a different ways. See, some people can write here less than or equal to, see, less than or equal to 89. Both the cases, any case is fine. Now for example, for the value 89, it should print acute angle. It is printing acute angle. In my case also it will print acute angle. There are number of ways to write the same problem. If all the test cases, if input and output both are matching, till the time we both are correct. Okay. I hope you people understand this video, and we will meet in the next video with the next question. Till then, if you like this video, please share with your friends, and please give me some comment if you have any doubts. We'll clarify in the comment section. Okay. Okay guys, bye. Meet you in the next video.